What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome to Shay's Tube. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I hope y'all had a good Thursday. I hope you had a fun Thursday and definitely a positive one. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, this evening. Hey, Missy, thank you for joining, and welcome to everybody in the bushes whenever you guys come in, and people who watch us this in the replay. Thank you so much. Don't forget, y'all, to thumbs up this video if you like, and also subscribe to the channel and leave a comment if you're watching this in the replay if you like. All right, and don't forget to hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. All right, so tonight, y'all, we got a good reaction video going on tonight. We're gonna look at some strange weird obsessions and also some weird sexual obsessions as well. We're going to do a reaction video for those two, and then we are going to do that breaking news because I definitely got some updates on the Mexico kidnapping and murder situation, as well as some other news. Okay, so yeah, let me just give people a couple of minutes to come on in, and then we're gonna go ahead and start off. I'm a little bit late, y'all. I ran behind schedule a little bit tonight, like always, because I always be rushing. Hey, Missy, let me get an eyeglass cleaner and clean my glasses real quick, y'all. Hold on. Yeah, y'all. I've been doing so much. This boy been messing with this. I've been doing so much. I've been doing so much every single day. It's like, man, I'm surprised I even get a chance to do these videos. If I wasn't so dedicated, I probably wouldn't be doing these videos. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all because I'll be so busy and stuff. Y'all, I played the piano today. I'm gonna put that video up so y'all can laugh because it's funny. And I was trying to sing, but I'm hoarse and stuff, but it was a trip. But I still have fun doing all these videos I did today. It was a trip though and stuff. But yeah, it was a nice day out here too today. It was 70, I think it went up to 73 if I'm not mistaken. But the 73 in the wintertime is not like the 73 in the summer. So it's still, it's not cold, but it'd be like a little brisk. Y'all, I just took my magnesium. Whew. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get started, okay? And we're going to go ahead and get started with this reaction video first to look at these strange obsessions, okay? So let me go ahead and go to present, right? Share screen. And don't forget, everything in my video is protected by the Copyright Act of 1976, which allows us to use certain material for educational purposes, for instructional purposes, for to give opinions, and what else? What's the other stuff? Educational, instructional, research purposes, and entertainment purposes. Okay, that disclaimer will be down below, like always. All right. So we're gonna go ahead. Let me first turn off this music. I forgot that music was on. Hold on, y'all. Let me silence this. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and share and get ready to watch this video. So we won't be on here too long tonight. We're gonna go ahead and do this. Okay, and then I'm gonna tell y'all this little story about a guy that I met when I used to live in Atlanta, ATL. Because he had a fetish too. It was a trip. He was a damn trip. Okay, let's see. Strange. Let's do the 19 strangest sexual fetishes first. Okay, let's do that one. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and watch this, y'all.
Planet Dolan.
Let's go on.
Never agreed to the
Let's go up here. Okay, let's go.
From being aroused by the contents of your local bakery.
Oh, wait, let me stop this for a minute. Y'all, do not let your kids watch this. You have to be at least 21 years of age and older in order to watch this, okay? So if you have children, don't let them be watching this video, all right? Okay.
We look at the 19 strangest sexual fetishes you've never heard of.
Number 19.
Liquidophilia. Ever jazzed in your pants when getting into a bath? Well, if you answered yes, then you, my friend, are probably a liquephile. Many people who get extremely turned on putting their junk in liquids like water or Mountain Dew. But out of common courtesy for everyone else, you should probably not plan any trips to the public pool or the beach anytime soon.
Y'all, that's weird as crap. Now, who in the heck gets turned on from liquids. Okay. So you out with your man, right? Remember, no kids watching this, okay? You out with your man, right? And y'all into an entanglement, right? And his weird self want to stick his, you know what, inside y'all wine in order to get excited. What kind of crap is that? Okay, or you in the pool, he's getting excited from the swimming pool water. Okay, these people are strange. Okay, I have never in my life heard of some of these fetishes. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next one. Shit. Okay, wait a minute. Here we go. Wait, where's the daggone thing at? I'll be doing this every night. I forget how to do it. Let's see. Is this it? No, that's something else. Okay, now we're gonna go to it. Let's see. Here we go.
You're always saying cardio isn't the right way to lose
Wait, we have to
weight.
pop past this damn commercial, y'all. Wait a minute. Let's add. Okay. Here's another one. This dude right here. No, 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 no. That's not. Wait a
Sexy
minute.
pastry and bread.
Let's go back.
Bestiality.
Bestiality.
Sweet, sweet, sexy pastry and bread. That's right. It's possible to desire a different kind of hunger for donuts than normal. Bestiality involves filling that eclair with a very disgusting type of cream. Dear God, I'll never be able to look at a glazed donut the same way again.
Number 17.
Y'all, who in
Amidophilia.
the heck gets excited from breads and donuts and things like that? Anything made of yeast. How about a yeast infection? That's I'm stupid.
Always wanted to know what people who are turned on by two girls, one cup of cold. Here's your answer. Emetophiles get moist in the pants for watching others vomit up their
Oh my gosh.
At least it's coming from the mouth and not the other end.
Number 16.
That is daggone disgusting. Did it just say people get turned on by watching people vomit? That is darn right disgusting. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine? You out with a date, right? And y'all been drinking, right? And you've been really drinking, and you get sick and start throwing up, and then he gets turned on from that. Y'all, something ain't right. Something is not right with a person that does that, okay? That's beyond a fetish. To me, it is. It's a strange. Number 16, herophilia.
Hierophilia. If you've ever had impure thoughts about that Virgin Mary statue, then congratulations, you're a hierophile, involving the sexual arousal specifically to objects that are religiously sacred, like crucifixes, meaning that someone on DeviantArt is drawing a sex version of the Ark of the Covenant. But hey, who hasn't been in church and thought, damn, Jesus, he has a great body on that cross?
Number 15.
No, I'm sorry. If anybody have that type of fetish, they are going straight to hell. Straight to hell. Okay? How you gonna have a fetish about anything religious like that? That is weird, man.
Zoosadism. If bestiality is loving animals, then this would be the exact opposite. Being the literal meaning of the words, this fetish is just downright mean, with people getting sexual arousal over hurting animals. If I could only get off by hurting a poor defenseless animal, then I'd probably take a vow of celibacy and become a monk.
Number 14.
You know what? I think a lot of people do suffer from that, and they do get a rise off of hurting animals. I mean, for real. Because sometimes when we first moved over here, we used to find like dead rabbits, not where we live at, but over there by the store, not too far from me. And we would see like dead rabbit heads. They would like stick it. Hey, I can hear you in here. They would stick the dead rabbit. Sorry about that, y'all. Head. You know, they cut the head off the rabbit and they stick it up on a fence and stuff. And we used to see a lot of them like that. So you never know. Somebody may be perverted or something wrong with them. Because why would you do that to a helpless rabbit that is not messing with you? That's weird. Very strange. And you got people who are getting excited over stuff like that. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the next one, y'all.
Ophelia, do you get wood over getting a delivery of sexy 2x4s? You do? Good, I can diagnose you as zoophilia, the sexual attraction to wood. Well, that gives a whole new meaning to the term popping a woody. Just be careful you don't get a splinter on your junk.
Number 13.
Lithophilia. Well, I guess this is for people who love rolling around on gravel. Oh, yeah, pointy stones. Lithophilia is the love of stones, meaning that all geologists are probably carrying this fetish, but just don't want to admit it. Man, I'm trying to resist the urge to make a joke about being a rock hard.
Number 12.
Melissophilia. Ever thought sticking your dick into a beehive sounds like a good night in? Yeah, me too. But Melissa Files definitely have this. It's the sexual attraction to bees and wasps, which I'm sure probably has to do mostly with their stingers than anything else. Maybe they just got a very different birds and the bees talk than I did.
Number 11.
Catoptronophilia. Got a friend with a suspicious amount of mirrors in their house? Chances are they've got this fetish. But before you go taking a rock to their collection screaming, I know it's you, you freak! Keep in mind that it just means they like to do sexy stuff in front of mirrors. Why? Fucked if I know. But maybe they are just tragically in love with the one person they can never be with, their reflection. No.
Number
Wow.
10.
Psychrophilia. If you wonder how some people could possibly enjoy winter, then wonder no more, because some people want to downright fuck winter.
What?
Well, not exactly. Psychrophiles are more into seeing people be frozen or touching very cold objects. That makes winter the sexiest season for them. Oh, hey guys, we just worked out what fetish Sub-Zero has.
Number 9.
Actorasti. And now we have the group that finds winter the unsexiest season imaginable. This group of fetishists find that the sun's glorious rays are what do it for them, taking the enjoyment we all get from sunshine just a bit too far. I guess safe sex for this involves a crap ton of sunscreen.
Number 8.
These people are strange. I'm not gonna lie. Some people are attracted, they have a fetish for people freezing, and then the one with the sun, and then the one with the wood. Come on now, y'all. These people are strange. This is not normal. You can't tell me they don't have some type of mental thing going on. It's not normal.
Formicophilia. This is for people who like to go out camping just so they can have ants crawl all over them.
Oh, wow.
This fetish, or the desire to have insects crawl all over you, biting included, isn't what most people have in mind for sexy times. But if someone finds that ant scene from Kingdom of the Crystal Skull erotic to them.
Number 7.
Celerophilia. Oh yeah, here's one for those who like to get dirty.
Okay.
Literally, that is. Described as the strong desire to dirty oneself or others with anything ranging from dirt to feces.
Oh.
Which date do you want to bring up that you like to smear people with poop? Like the 4th date, I think?
Number 6.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Okay. The dirt thing, I think a lot of some dudes like to be with a woman after, like, when she get through working out, when she's sweating, or and stuff like that. But who gets excited over somebody smearing feces on themselves? Now you're going like really to a whole nother level. That's really strange. You know what I'm saying? And disgusting. What about the smell? That's really something is wrong with people who have all these different type of fetishes. It's very strange to me. I mean, very strange.
Chasmophilia. Well, most sex is about filling holes, but not the ones chasmophiles are interested in. Chasms, valleys, caves, goddamn Grand Canyon are what these folks like get going on with their junk. Then again, maybe they just fantasize about filling these chasms with their love juices. Hell, that's probably a separate fetish on its own.
Probably
Number
so.
5.
Frotteurism. There is nothing worse than being on a crowded train and feeling someone rubbing their schlong on you. You might
Oh,
have heard of this happening a lot in places like Japan, where the act is so widespread that cities have introduced women-only carriages on trains. The fetish goes as far back as 1890, being documented in France, meaning that people have always loved rubbing themselves on others.
Number 4.
Or
let me
assassinophilia.
stop there real quick. I can honestly believe the rubbing thing because, like, even like when I used to get on the rapid transit, the train, subway, yeah, men be trying to get all close and stuff. Be doing the most. You know what I'm saying? So I can honestly see. I think a lot of people have that fetish going on. I really do.
Yeah, I guess fight or flight aren't the only options in responding to dangerous situations. These fetishists get their kicks by being a stone throw away from death,
Hey,
mainly involving putting oneself into life-threatening situations and trying to hide the resulting stain on their
that's
pants. The
crazy.
fetish can go wrong with dire consequences, like for Sharon Lopatka, who was consensually strangled to death.
Wow.
3.
Climacophilia. Here's one I can't even begin to understand as being arousing at all.
Falling
Falling
downstairs?
downstairs. The fetish involves only being to get off while you tumble down a flight of stairs.
This is weird.
That just
Okay.
seems logistically impossible. But the internet says it's a thing, and it would explain the white goop on the
That's
floor
awesome.
every time I have to take the goddamn stairs.
Number 2.
Oculolictus. It's erotic when I lick your nipple, so why wouldn't it be erotic when I lick your eyeball? This fetish, or more commonly known as worming, is the getting your
That's
rocks
weird too,
off by
y'all.
licking your partner's eyeball thing. Mmm, salty. Sounds like a good way to get pink eye.
Sure
I don't even
does.
know how the eyeball licky does it. I can't even put eye drops in properly, let alone bat off my junk to someone licking my eye globe. But thanks, nice try.
Number 1.
Wait, y'all. The thing about it, who would let somebody lick their eyeball? Okay, not even licking on your eyes. That's weird. You know, you can get all types of, like you said, all types of infections and stuff. Please, these people are strange. That falling down the stairs thing really had me in that cave stuff.
Hebephilia. These are the guys you don't want coming to your 11-year-old daughter's birthday party. I guess technically a subset of pedophiles. Hebephiles are specifically only attracted to people between the ages of
Wow,
11 and 14. Being a hebephile has all the perks of being a pedophile, but allows you to pass judgment on those sick bastards that have sex with 10-year-olds. Gross. That's it
that
for
is
this
gross.
countdown. And have a good one.
You know
Did
what,
you enjoy
y'all?
the video?
Half of these, most of them, okay, most of those fetishes are straight up sick. These people are perverts. You're right, Missy. They are sick and they are perverts, okay, y'all? Because ain't nobody gonna be doing all that, okay? Nobody, okay? Who the hell wants somebody to spread feces all over themselves or over you, and then y'all gonna get into entanglement because you are sexually attracted to that? I couldn't even be with a weirdo like that. He would be dismissed. Now, let me tell y'all a quick story, real quick, in between the next video. Some years ago, when I lived in the ATL, hey BCW, and I met this dude. Okay, I think he was black, mixed with black and something else. I don't know what else. I can't remember, but I just know he was mixed with something. Even though he tried to pretend like he wasn't, but you can tell. You know what I'm saying? Extremely light skin, his hair, everything. You just tell. So him and I started talking. We actually dated for a brief time because I had to stop talking to him because it was kind of strange. No. It's two. You know what? I got two. It's two of them. I'm getting these two mixed up. Okay, this guy, the one that's mixed. Okay, we dated for about a couple. I'm gonna say straight up, probably 2 months because I just couldn't do it. Okay, he was weird. He had weird fetishes. I just was not going to get into it. I told him that I was celibate. I told you I always be celibate and stuff. And then he lied and said he was into, he respected that and he didn't. You know what I'm saying? Then one day I was over his house. We watched movies together and stuff, like some shows. I can't remember what it was. And I had to go urinate. And so I went into his bathroom, right? I don't know why I always be looking at people's stuff. This is a damn shame, but I always do. Dudes, not women or whatever, if I go over my girlfriend's house or something like that. And so I just happened to look at his cabinet, y'all. This dude then got all his teeth, like his wisdom teeth out, I guess. Just a bunch of teeth he had inside of a jar. And I'm not joking. And when I saw that, I laughed about it so hard. I did a picture of it so I could show my girlfriend. And we laughed so hard, y'all. And you know what? That was the last day I saw him too, because I was like, this dude is weird. Who keeps their teeth like that? And I know they just wear wisdom teeth because there were a lot in there. You know what I'm saying? I actually looked at the teeth. I didn't take them out the jar, but I looked at them and I was like, this dude is weird as crap. And I already knew he was kind of weird anyway, because certain things he would say. You know what I'm saying? He was weird. Okay. But the other one that I was going to tell you guys about, because I got them mixed up. Okay. I had met this other dude when I lived at ATL, and we just went out on a couple of dates, right? But he had told me maybe, I can't remember because it's been so long ago. He had told me he had a weird fetish. And I was like, what is it? Because once again, I was celibate, but, people still, because he was like, this is not sex, and so I was glad to hear that. And he told me he liked feet, y'all. And I'm thinking he just liked feet. and just maybe want to rub on your feet or kiss your feet. This dude told me he actually, let me put this in a good way. He actually told me that he gets off on looking at some nice feet. Okay. And I always did take care of my feet. Okay. And during those times, they look better than they do now because, all these years of walking and stuff. And I kept them done and everything. This weirdo would ask me to wear sandals. Y'all think I'm lying. We would go out to eat. Okay. And he would actually be talking weird to me about my feet. Y'all, if I'm not even gonna go into the other detail about him, but this dude is weird. I had to let him go because I have never in my life seen nobody that infatuated with feet. That not only do you like them, you act like you in love with feet. He acted like he was in love with my feet. Y'all think I'm joking. And then not only that, I don't even want to tell you the rest. I remember one time, him and I was at the movies, okay? And he took me to the movies. We were watching the movie. I can't remember what it was. And so, like at the movies, sometimes you take your shoes off. Well, he asked me to take my shoes off, so I did it, okay? And so I put my feet up on top of his feet, I guess. I can't remember. This weirdo, y'all, was getting, off of that. And you know what? I was like, you know what? I can't deal with this dude because he's very strange. I have never in my life encountered anything like this before. He liked my feet better than he liked me. Okay, y'all think I'm joking. He liked my feet better than he liked me. It was just very strange, and I had to let him go. We didn't even get a chance to date for 6 months. I don't even think it was like 3 months. The only good thing about that feet fetish is that he surely wasn't trying to pressure me into, messing up my celibacy or anything like that because he was too infatuated with them damn feet. Okay, but I was happy about that, because I wasn't going to do anything. But the thing about it is that he was just too daggone weird, just very weird. I have never in my life seen a dude that actually gets aroused from the feet. That's weird, okay? And now, I can't remember what his name was because this was like way back in, like when I first moved to ATL. You know what I'm saying? And it was a long time ago because I was still in my 20s. And this dude was a daggone mess. I can't remember his name though because it was so long ago. Okay, what edit you made? Yeah, he loved me for my feet only. Okay, that's what he loved. Those feet. That's what he liked. That was the only thing that he liked, the feet. I mean, he liked the meat too, but what I'm saying, he had a fetish for the feet, so he was turned on by feet. My feet. It's weird, very strange dude. But the other one with the teeth, though, I thought he was a damn killer. I'm gonna be, them people who kidnap people, just pull their teeth out. That's what I started thinking about and stuff and everything. And then you would look at the dude, the second dude, you would look at him. He was very nice looking, light skin, very light skin. That's why I know he was mixed because he was like almost like white, but he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Because he was mixed, and he hated when I used to ask him, was he mixed? With something else. He used to actually get mad at me because I was asking him, was he mixed? Wait, hold on for a second, y'all. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. I don't forgot what I was saying, but yeah, he used to get so mad at me because I used to ask him what else was he mixed with. I know he wasn't mixed with any, white or anything, but he was mixed with something else, and he was just like used to get pissed because I would ask him that. But I knew he wasn't 100% black because it just didn't look like it. You know what I'm saying? His hair texture, everything. Now, granted, we do have black people with that texture of hair, but his stuff was I just knew he wasn't all the way black. And then he had a little accent. You know what I'm saying? It was just a trip. But he was weird anyway because this dude just didn't want to do nothing but watch movies all the time. Um, um, just very boring. You know what I'm saying? Wanted to stay at home. Just weird. And one thing I did like about him though, he definitely he said he wasn't he didn't get mad about me being celibate. He respected, but he respected it. But he probably I know he wanted to do other things, but I would never do it. You know what I'm saying? And everything. One thing I do treasure is this right here. I don't when I meet a guy, I don't believe in sexing it up with him like that. because you got to get to know people, and then people be having diseases and just all types of weird stuff. I don't want to be in those type of situations with people. You know what I'm saying? Plus, you have to really get to know people too. You just can't be jumping in bed with these weirdos and don't know what's up. You know what I'm saying with them? So that's why I don't do all that. You know what I'm saying? I like staying celibate until I find the right person, and then I go from there. But I'm glad I was with him because he was a weirdo too. And then the other one was definitely a weirdo. But I was kind of relieved with him because the feet thing, I was like, okay, cool. Because I went to but I got tired of him because all he was doing is looking at my feet, wanted me to wear sandals all the time, wanted me to take off my shoes, my socks, my toes had to stay done, just weird shit. You know what I'm saying? It's very strange. I mean, one time he put some he wanted to rub lotion or oil or whatever it was on my feet. And I let him do it. I let him do it. And then I would get on the phone, like I would be sending my girlfriend messages. We'd be laughing about it and stuff. I cannot remember this dude's name for nothing in the world. I wish I could remember his name and stuff. And he was a nice looking dude too. He was, matter of fact, he was he worked in IT. Okay, but he also did something else on the computer besides that. And that's nothing too. His butt was infatuated also with the computer. Okay, because between the feet, he would be online. Okay, so that's just very weird. You know what I'm saying? Very strange people. I meet some weird people, y'all, for real. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to the next weird obsession video. Okay, that was a trip. The feet man. Oh my God. Okay, y'all, we're gonna go to this next one. Let me see. How do you do this? Oh, I got to go back to this. Let me stop the screen and then do the screen again. This is the way you do it. I'm about to mess up already. So let's go back to present. Okay. And then you're going to do share screen. Okay. Then you're going to share screen again because the box is coming up. Then I'm going to do the strangest, these right here, and then go like that. Okay. So here we go right here. We're going to watch this one. I've been watching it already. And again, this is protected by the Fair Use Act of 1976 that allows us to use certain videos and things like that for entertainment, educational, research purposes, instructional purposes, and for providing our talking about it or whatever the case is, okay, which is entertainment. All right. And again, that disclaimer will be below this in the comment section. Okay. So let's go ahead and check this 10 strangest additions out. Okay. I always say that word crazy. I sound like I'm saying addition. Okay. Like you add. Okay.
Casey became a widow back in 2011, losing her husband to a severe asthma attack. Since the cremation, Casey was not able to separate herself from the little black rectangular urn containing her husband's remains. She would go to the movies with it, ate with it, and even talk to it in public places. But things took a dramatic turn for the worse when she started tasting the ashes in the box. Casey licked her finger and plunged it deep inside the urn and swallowed up ashes like it was powdered candy in a Fun Dip bag. In just 2 months, Casey ate about 1 pound of ashes. She said it tasted like rotten eggs and sand, a taste that she grew to love. She said if she ever managed to eat all of the ashes, she would commit suicide. Before that could happen, she voluntarily checked into an inpatient care facility. Excuse me while I go throw up.
I'm glad she did because her butt got some mental problems for real. Who in the heck is eating ashes? Okay, cremation ashes. Who does this? Okay, she was that in love with her husband, and that probably started it. And then I don't know what made her taste those ashes though. Okay, and then I guess she was tasting it a lot and started liking it. That's weird, y'all. Okay, I'm glad she had enough sense to check herself into a mental institution to get some evaluation because something ain't right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish this, y'all.
A Detroit man that only goes by his online alias, Dave Cat, is in love with fake women. I'm not just talking about breast implants and hair extensions. I'm talking about life-size synthetic sex dolls. He saved for a year and a half to buy a $6,000 real doll. who he named Sidore Kuruneku. He says the doll is anatomically correct in all the right places. But it's not just about the sex with Dave Cat. He claims to have a meaningful and emotional connection to his artificial companion. In 2012, he purchased another doll, Elena. According to Dave Cat, the girls are best of friends, and they engage in bisexual activity when he goes to work. He says that the arguments between him and Sidore are extremely few and far between. This 40-plus-year-old technosexual and his synthetic soulmate wear matching wedding bands, commemorating their love that started over 15 years ago.
Y'all, this dude is nuts, okay? I'm not gonna lie about that. Why would you be doing all this with a doll? A doll, y'all. Gosh. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the next one, y'all.
A woman from Queens, New York named Keisha is a hoarder of soiled diapers.
Hey.
Not only does she sniff the diapers, but you won't believe that this woman chews and sucks on them as well. She states, and I quote, "It has to have pee in it. It has to have pee in it. The heavier ones that have more pee smell better." She gets soiled diapers from friends and even strangers and says that the taste is similar to sour candy. She hides the urine-soaked diapers in her purse and even in her car trunk to satisfy her cravings on the go. Since the first craving, she has gone through more than 25,000 urine-soaked diapers. Her fiancé, Jerome, yes, she has a boyfriend, says that she will go as far as digging in garbage bins to find them. And when she does, she gives it the sniff test. If it's up to par, she'll go to town on that bad boy, right there. Keisha, you're just a regular potty mouth, aren't you?
Listen, I don't even know what to say. I just do not know what to say. That's disgusting, y'all. Why would you be tasting pee, y'all? That's nasty. Out of diapers. And then she, you know what? She's just not doing it with her own kids. She's going into trash bins and picking up soiled diapers from there. Okay. And other people. I don't even want to say it. That's just disgusting. Okay. Point blank. Damn. I hope she's not still doing this right now because with all these diseases and stuff, And her boyfriend ain't wrapped too tight either. Why would you be with a woman like this?
Let's go back to Detroit and meet Lisa. She's addicted to eating feline fur. That's right. This woman cannot go more than 2 hours without consuming her cat's hair. She claims that chewing the fur is relaxing and that the hair has a very...
Let me stop this commercial, y'all. This lady up here eating damn cat hair. Goodness.
interesting texture. To get the hair, she brushes that, or even looks around the house to find some laying on the furniture or the floor. If for some reason she can't find her grooming tools, she'll just lick the cats directly, like a proud mama cleaning her kittens. But don't worry, folks, she says she doesn't lick the cats' butts, though. Whew. For a minute there, I thought she might have been a freak. From one hairy situation to the next, we come to Evan. This young man is addicted to pulling hair out of shower drains. He does this 3 times a week, and it claims that it reduces his stress levels and anxiety. Evan's favorite place to fish around in shower drains is at other people's houses, preferably in a place that he's never been before. He'll ask to be excused to the bathroom, where he hunts through cabinets and drawers to find suitable tools to fish out those filthy follicles. Once he hits the jackpot and pulls out a clump of slimy, wet hair strands, he's instantly relieved. But after about 3 to 5 seconds of playing with it in his hands, he's disgusted with himself and throws it in the trash.
I'm glad he's not eating it.
Boy, oh,
listen, y'all, I'm glad he's not eating the hair, so he just likes to play with it. That's still daggone weird, okay? It's very strange.
Boy, do I love cheesy potatoes, but no one loves them more than Kelly. She was addicted to eating only cheesy potatoes for more than 30 plus years.
Wow.
According to her, it is the ultimate food because it's ooey, gooey, and yum, yum, yummy. She was traumatized at age 4 by a freaky ham and cheese puking incident. Ever since then, she's eaten nothing but cheesy potatoes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day. She loves French fries drizzled in cheddar and spuds swimming in Swiss. She was so addicted to eating cheesy potatoes that even the sight of a vegetable literally brought her to tears. The smell of a Brussels sprout made her gag and cry like a toddler sniffing a sprig of asparagus. In the last couple of years, though, she made a conscious effort to eat healthier foods and losing weight. Good for you.
Wow.
Gloria is from Birmingham, Alabama,
What?
and she's addicted to bleach. Every day, she cleans her house from top to bottom with the stuff. The stove, the toilet, the refrigerator, and even the furniture gets a daily dose of bleach. Friends who come over say that they are slapped in the face by the smell. She goes through more than 3,000 gallons of bleach every year. But that's not the worst of it. Every morning, Gloria adds copious amounts of bleach to her bath water. She says that when her eyes get that glowing red burning sensation, it's time to get out of the tub. Just to be clear, on a leading bleach manufacturer's website, it states that bleach is not recommended for personal hygiene of any kind.
That's
Just
weird.
in case any of you get any ideas.
That's weird, y'all. I'm surprised she's still alive. Bathing in bleach every single day. And then she wiping everything down every single day. Inhaling bleach every single day. You can't tell me something ain't wrong with this woman, okay? I'm talking about medical. As far as some type of disease or something from all that bleach. Gosh. She making me itch and shit talking about all that bleach.
Let's go over to Houston, Texas and meet Jay, a woman who is addicted to snorting baby powder. No, I'm not giving you a slang term for cocaine either. I'm talking literal baby powder. And I mean, she really crams it up there. There's nothing tidy about the process. She'll grab a spoonful of the stuff and shove as much of it as she can up her nostrils. Her addiction began when she was only 12 years old. She would rub baby powder all over her body.
I'm not the smartest guy in the world,
Stop
but I
this
mean,
dude right here.
40.
Baby powder. You can't. Oh my God, these people are nuts.
But eventually, she felt that the smell wasn't strong enough to satisfy her sinuses. Over time, she would put the powder closer and closer to her nose until one day she just said, YOLO, and matched it straight up into her sniffer. Jay snorts baby powder at least 10 times a day. This lady snorts so much baby powder that her apartment is covered in a thick layer of white dust. It's estimated that she's inhaled over 1,800 pounds of baby powder over a 16-year period and has no plans to stop.
You know what? I would like to do an update on these people because this was 7 years ago. And you can't tell me some of these people are still healthy. Baby powder? Come on now.
Vampires aren't just for your favorite premium shows on HBO. There's a strange woman out there right now that sucks blood out of necks, and her name is Julie. This Pennsylvania mother of 3 has been drinking blood for the last 30 plus years. Her fascination began with her first kiss, where she bit the dude so hard on the lip that he started bleeding. Ever since, she's been drinking blood of strangers to get that boost of energy and self-described youthful exuberance. She'll grab her black box of X-Acto blades and razors and then slices into the neck or shoulder of her awaiting blood bank. When the blood starts to rush out, she laps it up or even sucks it straight out of the incisions. Julia's daughter, Ariel, who disagrees with the activity, says that her mother is by definition a leech and a parasite. Oh, and surprise, surprise, hematologists around the world highly recommend that people do not drink human blood.
Shit damn disgusting, okay? I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I said this so many times already, but her and a shitty person, this is disgusting, okay? For real. And I'm not joking. I mean, come on now. What she thinks she's a vampire? The heck? These people are nuts, man. And then the people who let her do this, something wrong with them too.
Trina and Brian are a couple from St. Petersburg, Florida, who are addicted to coffee enemas.
What?
Trina is the worst of the two. Every day, up to 4 times a day, she sticks a long rubber hose in her butthole and pumps warm coffee into her colon. Brian says that you have to lube up the nozzle before inserting it into the rectum. Trina lays on the floor of her bathroom and reads a book or fills out a Sudoku puzzle while the magic elixir works wonders inside of her bowels. After 15 minutes of the caffeine colon cleanse, she rushes to the toilet and releases the murky mixture. Brian says you have to make a quick transition, otherwise little pieces of poo and coffee might hit the floor. Now that's what I call a crappuccino.
Y'all, I'm getting disgusted, okay? These people are damn weird, okay? I mean, they're beyond weird. I am really getting disgusted sitting up here watching this daggone video. What? I can't. What would possess a person to stick that up their anus? Oh my God. Don't they booty hole hurt? Okay, after all that going to the bathroom every single day? This is disgusting, y'all. I don't know if something is wrong with these people. Okay, for real, for real. Dang, man. I think that was the last one. Yeah, that was the last one. That was disgusting. Sticking
when coffee might hit the
Look at this
floor.
shit, y'all.
Now that's what I call a crappuccino.
He crapping on this stuff. That's y'all. That was really disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. What possessed anybody to do the? I don't know. I don't even know how these people. It has to be some type of imbalance in their minds, okay, in order to be doing all these weird things. The baby powder, the enema, with coffee beans and stuff, the feces all over your body and stuff. Who does these things, okay? I just told y'all about a dude just pulling out teeth, still keeping his teeth. I mean, that's weird to me. So I don't know, y'all. That's very strange. Very, very damn weird. So what y'all think about those videos, those fetishes? What y'all think? Have y'all ever dated anyone that has a weird fetish? I'm gonna have to ask people that in the comments section because, wait, y'all, because that's kind of strange to me. I'm not gonna lie. These people are very beyond strange. Gosh, let's use this one right here today. So, I don't know what else to say, y'all. I don't know what else to say. That's ridiculous. The stuff that I just saw. And just imagine these people are walking around. You got people walking around like that right now that have all these different fetishes and be trying to hook up with people and stuff. What did I just do here? You got people right now that be into all this weird shit and trying to hook up with you on dating sites and stuff. Let me go ahead and do this, y'all. Let me go back to this thing. Yeah. So what y'all think about that? Let's see who was over here in this chat, see what everybody says. So Missy, BCWB9781, Krabby Clawburs. Okay. But anyway, so that's it with the reaction to these weird videos and stuff. I could have did another one, but they grossed me out with all these weird fetishes, okay? Especially when you start talking about drinking blood and not eating, but putting feces all over somebody, getting excited. And then what was the other one? Those two, I think, were the grossest ones that I saw. The lady who eating the cremation ashes and stuff, that was disgusting too, but not like that feces. Not like that feces and drinking the blood. As a matter of fact, the feces one is the most disgusting one. And then the blood. Okay. And then the most cruel one to me is the one where people get off hurting animals, right? And then they get excited from that. That was kind of weird too. You know what I'm saying? And then one thing, they forgot the one where people get excited with dead bodies. They should have put that one up there because that's really something that's weird too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why they didn't have that on the list. But anyway, that's it for that. Okay. That's it for that. That was weird. That was very strange. Now we're going to go ahead, y'all. Y'all know what we're getting ready to do next. We're going to do breaking news. Breaking news. I need to take this background off of here. But anyway, we're going to do the breaking news real quick, y'all. Yesterday, I was on here a long time. Tonight, I'm going to be on here for my regular time, okay? So let's go ahead and do some breaking news. And what I'm going to do is give you guys the update. Let me push done. Oh, my God, these people. I'm going to say never. I don't want you to ever back up. Let me see. Well, I guess I could. I'll just do it. No, that's a lot of shit to back up. Let me just do weekly backup. I don't want all that stuff. I'm just going to say never because that don't need to be on my backup. Okay. You know how you be using certain apps. They ask you, do you want them to back up information? And I just don't want to use up all my Google Drive with all that foolishness backed up. So I said no to it for that app anyway. For some apps, I like to keep it on there, but some I don't. Okay, y'all have to get some water so I can do this news thing right. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do an update on the Mexican gang stuff. Well, not gang, but they got gang on here, but it was, whatever. I'm getting ready to do the update on there. So let's do this one first. Woo. This is from ABC News, y'all, okay? I'm reading from here. So the Mexican gang said to apologize over deaths of Americans, okay? Okay. All right, Krabby. Thanks for coming in. Where's your edit at? Where did you put it at? Okay. A letter claiming to be from the Mexican drug cartel blamed for abducting 4 Americans and killing 2 of them condemned the violence and said the gang turned over to authorities its own members who were responsible. In a letter obtained by the Associated Press through a Tamaulipas state law enforcement source, the Scorpions faction of the Gulf Cartel apologized to the residents of Matamoros, where the Americans were kidnapped. The Mexican woman who died in the cartel shootout and the 4 Americans and their families. Drug cartels have been known to issue communiques to intimidate rival gangs and authorities, but also at times like these to do some public relation work to try to smooth over situations that could affect their business. Okay. We have decided to turn over those who were directly involved and responsible in the events, who at all times acted under their own decision making and lack of discipline. The letter reads, adding that those individuals had gone against the cartel's rules, which includes respecting the life and well-being of the innocent. A photograph of 5 men face down on the pavement and bound accompanied with the letter, which was shared with the Associated Press by the source on condition that they remain anonymous because they were not authorized to share the document. Okay. State officials did not immediately confirm having new suspects in custody. A separate state security official said that 5 men have been found tied up inside one of the vehicles that authorities have been searching for, along with the letter. The officials also spoke on condition of anonymity because they were not authorized to speak I cannot even read tonight, y'all, because they were not authorized to speak about the case. Okay. Last Friday, 4 Americans crossed into Matamoros from Texas so that one of them could have cosmetic surgery. Around midday, they were fired on in downtown Matamoros and then loaded into a pickup truck. Another friend who remained in Brownsville had called police after being unable to reach the group that crossed the border Friday morning. Brownsville Police Department spokesman Martin Sandoval said Thursday that officers followed protocol by checking local hospitals and jails after receiving the report of the missing people. A detective was assigned to the case within the hour and then alerted the FBI after realizing that people had crossed into Mexico. Shortly after, the FBI took over the case as social media videos began to show a shootout with the victims matching the description of the missing people. I have background noise. Wait, hold on, y'all. Y'all gotta stop because y'all messing me up. Okay. Authorities located them Tuesday morning on the outskirts of the city, guarded by a man who was arrested. 2 of the Americans were dead, 1 was wounded, and the other was unharmed. On Tuesday, U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland blamed the drug cartels for the Americans' death. The DEA and the FBI are doing everything possible to dismantle and disrupt and ultimately prosecute the leaders of the cartels in the entire networks that they depend on, Garland said. Also Thursday, the Tamaulipas State Prosecutor Office said it has seized an ambulance in a medical clinic in Matamoros that were allegedly used to provide treatment to the Americans after the shooting. Okay. The Americans told investigators they were taken to the clinic in an ambulance to receive first aid, the statement said. By reviewing police surveillance video around the city, authorities were able to identify the ambulance and find the clinic. No arrests were made at the clinic, according to the statement. Wow. All right. So that's one of the updates right there. That's a trip. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let's see what people said. So Nacho Friends said there is only one reason the cartel would apologize. It has to do with being afraid the border will be closed like it should be, costing them billions in trafficking cash. They don't want to lose that money. Now, note this is from a comment, okay, that I'm reading from Nacho, whatever, in the comment section of this article. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, let's go ahead and see what else somebody's saying. So somebody, Douglas said the cartel is a legal business in Mexico. The police and the government are all in it together. And Junior Hogben said in the U.S. said, okay, y'all, I'm just telling y'all what these people saying here. All right. Marbell said, keep going to Mexico, Americans, keep going. Then you get killed and family members want justice. I have family members from my father's side, and not even him or I dare put a foot in Temetlapus, so however you pronounce that, okay? She said, hell no, I stay safe and sound in my beautiful USA. Okay. Hold on for a second, y'all. Hold on. Hey. Okay. Okay, so Asian drama mama said, like it matters in Mexico. Criminals run that country. So I stick by my words. I don't even care if it is Cancun. I would never ever vacation in Mexico, period. Okay. But anyway, let me go ahead and read the next update regarding this. Okay. Wait. Go find that. So we just did that one. So they wrote a note saying that they were sorry. And they had, I think, 5 men out there that they claimed was responsible for the kidnapping and killings. Okay. So let's see this one right here, because one of them may be the same article. Okay, let's go see what this one is. This is another update, y'all. These updates came in today. So they said that a powerful Mexican cartel has allegedly taken responsibility for the kidnapping of 4 U.S. citizens and the killing of 2 of them in the Mexican border city of Matamoros. 5 men were found tied up near a pickup truck on Thursday morning. ABC News has geolocated that location as the same area where the U.S. citizens were kidnapped on Friday. So they put 5 men out there, right, that they said were responsible for the kidnapping and murder. Okay, so they put them in the same area and had them tied up near the pickup truck on Thursday morning. I thought the other article said it was inside the truck. Okay, then they had a handwritten note was found placed on the windshield of the truck, whose authors say they belong to the Gulf Cartel, the dominant organized crime group in this part of Mexico. The note said some Gulf cartel members were responsible for the kidnapping and killings and apologized for their actions. Okay, so that's when they wrote that letter and they apologized and they gave the authorities those 5 men that they said were responsible for the kidnapping and murder of 2 of them. Okay. So here's a picture of them laying on the ground right there. So they were laying on the ground, okay, in front of the pickup truck, and then they put the note on the windshield. See, look. Wait, let me stop this screen over here. Let me stop screen. Okay, so now it's got to get bigger. Look at that. That's them laying on the ground right there, right? Okay. So those are the 5 that they say they were responsible for the kidnapping and ultimately the murder as well. So they had their hands, okay, they was laying on the ground with their hands tied in front of a truck in a photo provided by a source close to the investigation. Okay. Okay, let's see. So then they were taken into custody by the Tamaulipas State Police, and that's where they are right now. And they said that they believe that the note left on the windshield is legitimate. Okay. Neither ABC News nor U.S. officials have been able to independently verify the authenticity of the note. Okay, so they're still trying to make sure this is for real. So these are, I guess these are the guns and stuff, and there's the note, I guess, laying on the ground right there. Let me show y'all. I guess that's the guns that they use. And then there's the note right there, huh? I guess that's what that is, huh? And so they must have turned all that over at the same time. Well, that was inside of that truck. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, it is. See, police allegedly found 2 weapons inside the truck when they detained the 5 men: an AK-47 and an AR-15, as well as 4 AK-47 magazines, 3 AR-15 magazines, and cartridge of different calibers, according to a copy of the police report from Mexican authorities obtained by ABC News from a source close to the investigation. Wow. Police, okay, so the men were found inside the truck with their hands tied with belts, along with the note, according to the police report. So, okay, so now we got a better picture. They were inside the truck, okay, that black truck, with their hands tied up with belts in front of them, okay? And they were inside the truck sitting down, obviously. And then they had, I guess they put the weapons in there too so they can find the weapons they use. And then that note, that letter was in the windshield of the truck so the police can see it, okay? So a source close to the investigation believes that state police and other Mexican law enforcement want to verify the identities of those 5 men arrested to be sure they were in fact connected to the kidnappings before commenting publicly. Okay, so as of right now, they need to verify that. Okay, this is allegedly that these are the men. Okay. The 4 kidnapped Americans, Eric James Williams, Zindale Brown, and cousins Latavia Tay McGee and Shaheed Woodard, drove Friday morning into Matamoros in the northeastern state of Tamaulipas, just south of Brownsville, Texas. McGee had traveled from South Carolina to Mexico for a cosmetic medical procedure. And I'm not going to go through this whole story again because we already talked about it. But I will tell you again, after they crossed the border, some unidentified gunmen fired upon the passengers in the vehicle and then put the 4 Americans in another car and then they fled. Okay. And this is according to the U.S. Embassy in Mexico. All right. Then they say Mexican investigators believe the kidnappers may have wrongly believed the Americans were rival human traffickers. A source close to the investigation told ABC News. Okay. So McGee and Williams were the only 2 survivors. Okay. And they were found Tuesday morning in a wooden house in the Laguna Nona area outside of Matamoros. Okay. Williams was shot in both legs while McGee was she wasn't harmed. Okay. One of the deceased was also found inside the house, and the second deceased person was found outside of the house. And during the time that they were held, just so y'all can know, because I know they got all these people talking about this online. I don't know if they're telling you guys the correct information or not, but on my channel, I will definitely be telling you the correct information because I'm reading it right from this ABC News article. Okay. So they traveled with those, the people they kidnapped for 3 days. Okay. And they transferred them to different places including a medical clinic, which is the clinic that they must have closed down. And they did all of this to create confusion and to avoid rescue efforts. Okay. And that's according to the governor of Tamaulipas. Okay. His name is Americo Villarreal. Okay. They said a 24-year-old suspect who was in charge of looking after the victims inside the house where they were found has been arrested. So the guy that they arrested is the 24-year-old that was in charge of looking, watching them basically. The two survivors were being treated at the hospital in Brownsville following their rescue. The bodies of the two Americans killed were taken back to the U.S., United States of America, on Thursday. Okay. The Attorney General's office of Tamaulipas also said on Thursday that a Mexican woman died in the incident too, which we definitely remember that. So that's what happened, y'all, according to ABC News. All right. Let me read these comments. Candy said, I don't mean any disrespect, but why would 4 people go with her to get cosmetic surgery? Probably because they knew how dangerous it was. They should have never been there. I feel really bad for their families, but lesson learned to everyone else thinking about going to Mexico. Please think twice. It's not a safe country. Somebody else says she is absolutely right. Do not go to Mexico. You have a very, very big chance not to return home. Okay. Eyes Rolling said, you must be real stupid to believe that they were buying drugs. Duh. Okay. Remember, these are comments that people are writing that I'm reading. Okay, let's go ahead. CEO said, this is an offering by the corrupt Mexican government. If you think those 4 people were there for cosmetic surgery, you are a fool. Sounds more like a drug deal gone bad. Okay. Okay, somebody else said the same thing. These people were there for drug smuggling. There is an article on a reliable source, and they state all of them have extensive criminal background, which includes drug possession and distribution and possession of weapons. Also, the wife of one of them said, I didn't know my husband was in Mexico. Look it up. Obviously, they weren't there for cosmetic surgery. That was the excuse, but the reality isn't. Cartels in Mexico are vicious, and they don't want people to drug deal in their territory, just like here in America. Drug dealing in the wrong area. Holden said, I wish you would cite the source. Finding truth is difficult. Finding the article near impossible. Okay, well, Holden did put it up there. He said, I found it on Reuters. I guess that's how you pronounce that. Reuters. Okay. So, okay, I don't know how true that is because I don't know if that's a reliable source. Okay, point blank. I'm going to have to look into that and see. It's probably not even reliable. Okay, let's see. What else? Everybody else said it. Let's see. Okay. Okay, these people are going on hearsay, something they read. Like I said, the information that I gave you guys from ABC News is 100% what they say. Okay, all this other stuff in this comment section, these are just based on what people think. And that site that the person just listed, I don't know if that's a reliable source. Okay, point blank. I only get my information from the news, Newsbreak, ABC, CNN. That's it. Okay. Here they go getting political. We're not going to read that. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. We're going to go ahead and move on to see if there's any other updates real quick that I have. Okay. Let's see. I think that's all of the updates that I have right now on that article. Let's see, because we already did the apology letter. Yeah. Okay, so that's the only updates. So like I said, if I get any more updates, I'll let you guys know it tomorrow. All right. And my condolences are expressed out to the victims' families and friends And also my prayers are with their family as well as the other two that were not, well, one of them was injured. My prayers are out to him too. And my prayers are extended out to the other girl because regardless if she didn't get hurt or whatever, she still is hurting mentally from the whole entire, ordeal and everything. And may the victims rest in peace as well. Sad, sad thing, but can't be going over there. I'm telling you straight up. You really can't. Okay, let's go ahead and do this next story, y'all. So, let me see. Let me go ahead and do this. This is another story that comes from the Associated Press. GOP leader McConnell remains in hospital after a concussion. Okay, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, Democrat New York, offered prayers to Minority Leader Mitch McConnell, Republican Kentucky, who was hospitalized after tripping at a local hotel Wednesday. Okay. He suffered a concussion after a fall at a local hotel and he remains hospitalized for a few days of observation and treatment. Okay. That's according to a spokesman who said this on Thursday. He is 81 years old, y'all. Okay. He was at a Wednesday evening dinner for the Senate Leadership Fund, a campaign committee aligned with him when he tripped and was admitted to the hospital, his office said. The dinner was at the Waldorf Astoria in Washington, D.C., formerly the Trump International Hotel, Washington, D.C. Okay. Spokesman David Pop said McConnell is being treated for a concussion and is grateful to the medical professionals for their care and to his colleagues for their warm wishes. All right. So let's see. I'm not going to read all the rest of the stuff. I just want to let you guys know that he is still in the hospital being monitored and treated for the concussion that he received after he tripped and fell. Okay. And so my prayers are extended out to him and his family. And hopefully he gets well soon. All right. Let's see what some of these comments say. I know they'll trip some of them. Mitchell said, wish him well, but he needs to retire. He needs to retire before he destroys the Republican Party and himself. Please go home. Speedy recovery. Okay. Steven said he needs to retire. He's done enough damage. Okay. Let's see. Sharon Lane said, first of all, they are too old to be serving. 40-something years is too long for these guys to be serving in office. This needs to change. Okay. Charles said these old farts can't walk, can't ride a bike, can't even manage something as simple as the stairs, yet are in control of what's left of the greatest country in the world. Age and term limits are a must and should have been implemented years ago. I actually think that they need to change that. It should be younger. You know what I'm saying? I think they need to change that. I think once you get past 65, that should be it. I really do. Okay, because it's hard for you to get a regular job when you get a certain age. Why are they letting people, run for office and be presidents and all this stuff, and they be like 80 and 90 years old? I think they need to change those ages stuff for real. What do you guys think? Do you think they need to do that too? Okay, next story. My prayers are extended out to him as well, like I said before, and his family. And I wish him a speedy recovery as well. So here we go with another news thing. Let's see. Two people were killed in an airport shootout during attempted heist of $32 million on a plane. So let's go ahead and go over that real quick. An airport shootout in Chile's capital. See, I hate when they come giving me world news, but I'm going to still read it. Killed a security officer in an alleged robber Wednesday in what authorities have said was an attempted heist of more than $32 million in cash aboard a plane from Miami. Around 10 heavily armed robbers were able to skirt security measures to reach the runway at the Arturo Marino Benitez International Airport, where a LATAM Airlines aircraft had 32.5 million in cash that was being transferred to an armored truck. Wow. Okay. There was a shootout between the would-be robbers and security officials that killed an employee of the Directorate General of Civil Aviation, or DGAC, as well as an alleged assailant. The slain employee was identified as 45-year-old Claudio Rodriguez. The other robbers fled. 2 burned vehicles were later found nearby. Wow. They said that the would-be robbers were highly organized and very armed. They even had a video on social media. Okay. They said videos posted on social media appeared to show bullet holes in a Delta plane that was parked next to the LATAM aircraft that was targeted. Another video appears to show a moment in the shootout during which a lot of gunshots can be heard. Where's that video at? Okay, we already talked about this. So they said that attempted robbery will undoubtedly lead them to revise processes, protocols that must be improved. They said it forces them to rethink many things. And you know what? They said this wasn't the first time the airport in Chile's capital was targeted. In 2020, y'all, thieves stole some $15 million from a warehouse in the airport. In that heist, the suspects used 2 vehicles, one painted in the colors and with the logo of courier company DHL. Wow. And then in 2014, another group made off with more than $10 million at the airport. Damn, they didn't find those people, huh? And they kept that money. Wow. That's sad. Let me see if they got a video on here. No, they don't. Let's see what these comments say. Nathan said, how did they know there was money on board the aircraft? Inside job. Of course, that's why they say it was well planned and organized. Clearly, somebody had to let them know. Goodness. But the thing about it, they have been robbed like that 2 or 3 times before. So you would think after the first time, maybe they would have changed stuff. That's crazy. Well, look, the other time somebody got what, 10 million? And I forgot how much the other, that's a lot of money. Let's see. These people saying some crazy stuff. So somebody said definitely an inside job. Second, why is the USA giving that kind of money away? The United States are in a deficit. You know what the United States should do is print money as fast as they can and hand it out to other countries. Give it all away. Okay. Dave said we have turned into the welfare nation of the world. Susan said we already are printing money as fast as we can and sending it to every country but this one. What do you think has devalued the dollar? Okay. So Joe is the only one who talked with some sense. He was like, y'all realize big amounts of money get transferred all the time between states and other countries, right? If not all countries, most of them have American money in their banks. How do you think they convert US dollars to their own currency? Okay. Brenda says, nothing good, now listen carefully, ever came from taking what is not yours. You would never enjoy stolen money. And isn't that the truth? Because when you steal money and things like that, you may enjoy some things. You may think you're enjoying it, but I'm telling you, somewhere in your life, you're going to have problems. Somewhere. Somewhere in your life, you're going to have problems when you walk around stealing and stealing money. These people are stealing, doing heists and all types of stuff. So let's see. Let's go to the next one, y'all. What is this here going on? Let's see. I'm trying to give y'all this right here. I don't know what this is though. What is the recall? Okay, let's see. So a recall just came up on my phone. I'm trying to see what it is though. It's some type of dietary supplement and a nutritional supplement. Um, they just announced this on March the 7th, which is 2 days ago, but they published it on March the 8th. Okay, let's see. Okay, the only reason why they're doing a recall is because the product claims to prevent, treat, or cure CV-19. The name of the company is Natural Solutions Foundation. The brand name is Dr. Remy Recommends. The product description is Dr. Remy Recommends Nano Silver 10 ppm dietary supplement. Okay, so there's a recall on that. Okay, let me just write down the product. Okay, so y'all can see it. Okay, Dr. Rema recommends Nano Silver 10, whatever this PP stuff is, ppm dietary supplement. Oh yeah, let's see. That's the one that they doing a recall on, y'all. That right there, okay? But the recall is only because that product claims to prevent, treat, and cure CV-19. So that's why they have recalled that. And the product was sold between January 22nd, 2020 to December the 27th, 2021. Okay? And they say if you have this, you can take it back to the store that you got it from to get your money back for it. They said to participate in the product recall, you must within 22 days of the date this notice is posted on the foundation internet websites, complete the attached response form, and return any unused portion of the product to the foundation at the following address. Okay. And the foundation name is Natural Solutions Foundation, in care of Ralph. Let me just write this information right here in case y'all got it. You can actually go to, let's see. Let's see what site you can go to. I don't know. Let's see, because I pulled this up on Newsbreak when it came through. Let's see. I guess it's www.opensourcetruth.com/FDA settlement. So you should go to that, okay? Let's see. Yeah, so you can go to that web page. Let me write that web page right there. Hey, Elisa, it's www. Thank you for coming in, girl. Open source truth.com and FDA settlement. I did a / I did .com, then / put that / right there, then settlement. Let's make sure. I think that's all of that site. So you can just go to this site right here. And when you go to this site, if you have that medication, you can find out all the information there that you need and fill out the claim and whatever else they have there. And then they will send you a check. I think I read that on here somewhere. They will give you a refund. Checks will be sent within 14 days of the date the product is received by the foundation, point blank. Okay. And I do have the address and stuff, but y'all can just go to that site because I'm just doing news articles right now. Lisa, you missed the weird obsessions and stuff and fetishes, but you can go back and look at it in the replay if you want to. But now I'm just doing news articles. So again, y'all can go to that site right there, and they give you all of the information you need, and you can fill out your little claim there to get your refund if you actually have that vitamin, that dietary supplement. All right. So let's go ahead and go to the next story, y'all. What? They got a test that predicts heart attacks? Wait, let me see what this is. Oh man, it came off. Damn it. Oh, a bracelet sensor predicts heart attack within 90% accuracy in 5 minutes. What? That's good. But I'm not going to read this. But anyway, they just got this device. Oh, that's good. And if you want to read that information yourself, you can just go type in HOSPIMEDICA.com. Okay. It's the article is bracelet troponin sensor predicts heart attack with 90% accuracy in 5 minutes. Okay. Again, the site is HOSPI Medica, which is okay. So that's HOSPIMEDICA.com. All right. And you can read that story about that. Okay. Something that they have done to predict a heart attack. So they put that inside of a heart rate monitor. Okay. So that's good. Yeah. So y'all may want to read that and stuff. Okay. So let's go ahead and do the next story. Let's see. So they have issued a warning. The former FBI assistant director issued a warning telling U.S. students don't go to Mexico for spring break. Yeah, I hear you, Elisa. A former top FBI official warned against American college students going to Mexico amid the latest cartel-related violence that left 2 U.S. citizens dead and 2 others kidnapped. He said, do not go there. Absolutely not. Okay? Point blank. So I'm not going to read all the stuff he wrote. I'm just telling you that's what he said. Just do not go because he said it's too dangerous. Find another destination. It's just not safe to go to Mexico right about now. And don't go there on your spring break. So yeah, they probably still going to go. So, let's see what you said. You're right. I mean, they can really tell a lot of things now, which is good, which is real good. Okay, so a pregnant Chicago woman was killed while trying to pull off a robbery. Okay, now why would she be doing this pregnant? Gosh, wait, y'all, I cannot do this. I'm thinking she's like 2 months pregnant. This lady was 7 months pregnant. Okay, let's see what you say. I know a lot of people are headed to Puerto Rico and Colombia. Okay, Puerto Rico may be safe. I don't know about that Colombia, but Puerto Rico, yeah. Let's see, a 7-month pregnant Chicago woman was shot and killed by a team of drug dealers she was trying to rob, a report said. The woman, identified by family as 21-year-old Genesis Escobar, had orchestrated the heist with her boyfriend, a law enforcement source told the Chicago Sun-Times. Escobar climbed into a car parked in the city's Belmont Cragen neighborhood around 1 p.m. when her intended victims shot her in the shoulder, back, and hand, police confirmed. Her killers then threw her body into the street and dumped a pile of cash on top of Escobar before speeding off. Witness reported. Dang. Escobar's unnamed boyfriend, who had been stationed outside the car during the shooting, allegedly grabbed some of the cash and fled, leaving the gasping, expecting mother on the ground, the sources reveal. Escobar was rushed to a nearby hospital where she was pronounced dead. Escobar's baby daughter, expected to be born in 2 months, was also killed in the shooting. That's sad. Escobar, who had been arrested several times in recent years, was on probation for a misdemeanor battery conviction and was under indictment on a felony count of possession of a stolen motor vehicle. Court records obtained by the Sun Times show. Other charges of retail theft and drug possession has been dropped, court records show. I don't know if she was into some kind of trouble, family friends told CBS News. And this is what she looked like. 7 months pregnant. And I forgot how old she is, 21, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And her no good boyfriend left her on the ground, took some of the money and ran instead of getting his girlfriend and trying to take her to the hospital to try to save her life. He got in his car after he took money and then just sped off. That's sad. Very sad. Yeah, robbing drug dealers while pregnant. And the thing about it is that boyfriend of hers was a worthless piece of crap because thing is, he shouldn't have been doing it. He should have did it himself. And then next thing is that when she got killed and they dumped her body in the street and put money on top of her, because, form of this, how they disrespect. And instead of him grabbing her, picking her up, he grabs the money, jump in his car and run. He didn't give two shits about her at all. He didn't. Jennifer in the comments section says, the boyfriend grabbing the money and running was the sickest part of this. I hope these young girls learn to realize when they are just being used. He cared not at all for her. And with her dying breath, he showed her. He sure did. In his baby. He didn't give shit. Two craps about neither one of them. Okay, neither one. He just used her stupid self. That's what he did. Don said, no, the sickest part was a pregnant woman putting herself and her unborn child in that situation. Hood guys are going to do what they do, but I expect better for my mom to be. I heard that. That's why you can't be dating some of these hood rats. Okay, some of these hood guys are maybe okay, I don't know, but some of these things are not worth the time. I'm telling you. And he definitely wasn't just going to leave her there bleeding. Okay, and he going to get the money. That's all he wanted was the money. David says she was no better than he. These are the kind of people having kids today. Around my area, it's the same. The bad are the ones having lots of children. The better people have no kids or few. It's the same everywhere today. This world is doomed. No, I mean, some of them are bad, but some people who have lots of kids are not bad, are not doing bad things. It just depends on their upbringing and the environment and things like that, and who they hang around and things like that. I'm just shocked that she even did it though, being pregnant, but if she was already doing things, why not? She was already doing the most herself. You remember all the other charges that she had. So, they probably just, got pregnant on accident. These people be typing in caps. They don't realize when they type in cap, they mean they're screaming. Somebody said she did not care, has been arrested several times through the years and was on probation at the time of her death. and their boyfriend's probably the same way. Usually when they usually pick somebody just like them in the first place. Sometimes they don't, but a lot of times they do. Both of their actions were despicable because it's his baby too. You know what I'm saying? I guess. And putting her, just doing all that stuff with her and letting her do it, and just like letting her do it. That's just plainly ridiculous. And then once she got killed, he left her there. Didn't even try to take her to the hospital. Grabbed the money, got in his car, and left. So the only thing he really cared about is that money. She was pretty. You're right. She definitely was. That's all he cared about was that money. That's why I have to say this again. We have to watch these men that we date, okay? Because they always sit around here and talk about women. You can't make a hoe out of a housewife, but you damn sure can't make a street hood rat out of a decent. You can't make him into. You can't turn him into a decent guy. You just can't. So I don't know. A damn shame. That's what I know. And it's too bad, that the innocent baby, lost her life, because of the stupid actions of her parents. And I don't know. Let me see if they caught that dude yet. Yeah, they haven't caught him. Let's see. Let me see. They didn't catch they did not catch the dude yet. So hopefully they would definitely catch him. I don't know if they're gonna catch the drug dealers, but at least catch him, you know. But that's a damn shame. Well, my condolences are extended out to her family and friends, and um, in my prayers as well. And may she rest in peace. All right. May she and her baby rest in peace. It's a shame. And I definitely, again, I hope they hurry and catch the dude, because for him to run away like that and just leave her there bleeding to death is not cool. So I heard about this where I think this was here in California. The Riverside County Department of Animal Service um, shared in a news release on Wednesday that 3 of the dogs were Belgian Malinois, and the 4th was a Cane Corso. These dogs mauled a worker to death. Okay, and I think this happened because I remember seeing the story. I think it happened yesterday. Okay, I just did not cover it. Yeah, it was on Wednesday, and the dogs attacked him. Okay, the man whose identity was not released was working at a Jerupa Valley home that was recently converted into a business, the Riverside County Department of Animal Services shared in a news update. The victim appeared to be in his 30s. Gosh, he was young. Deputies from the Riverside County Sheriff's Department arrived at the property at about 7:30 a.m. after someone called 911 with a report of screaming. The property's owner was not home at the time of the incident. Okay. So the dogs were surrendered by the owner to the Animal Services Center, and they're going to put the dogs, euthanize the dogs. Okay. Now, the victim had been to the property before without any incidents. Okay. So we don't know why the dogs did what they did. Gosh. And they said the property is fenced in with various signs warning of dogs on the premises. A woman who lives near the home told the outlet workers often leave the gates open, allowing the dogs to get out. Goodness. The dogs chase the cars, the high school students. They are dangerous. That's why I close my gate all the time. I have small children, and that's why I close it, she said. According to the news outlet, shh, according to the news outlet, two other dogs were also found on the property at the time of the attack. Authorities said none of the dogs were registered or appeared to have a vaccination history. They add that officers are currently determining where the owner would whether the owner would face citations. Okay. So what did they do with the other dogs, I wonder? Let's see. Okay. One of these commenters said, stop having what you cannot control. A woman said they get out of the fence and chase kids, cars, and she have kids. That's not living. We have the right to live in peace inside our communities. Can we have a tiger, a lion? No. Then not powerful dogs, which are hard to control either. Those dogs just killed that man. They didn't stop. Not anymore. No matter how responsible someone says he is. If the law allows this, then the possibilities of something like this to happen are still there. Doesn't matter if they have vaccines or if there's some fence. The possibilities are real. So you are risking more than you think. That was horrendous. That young man died horribly, screaming and not being able to escape and not being able to get help. I can't believe that person has a cane corso with three other big ones just like that. Wow. Yeah, that's a sad. Okay, that's really sad too. Um, mm-mm-mm. They should definitely charge the owner. Um, definitely. I wanted. Did they take all the dogs though? Because I saw what they said they took the four that were that mauled the man to death. But what about the other two? This is sad. But anyway, my condolences are expressed out to his family and to his friends, and also my prayers are extended out to them, and may he rest in peace. That's sad, man. That is sad. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, what time is this? 1:37. Okay. One more news article, and then that is it. So T.I.'s manager, y'all, Clay Evans, is hospitalized after suffering a massive stroke. God. That city is Jerupa, if I say that right, in California. So yeah, he just had a T.I.'s road manager had a massive stroke. I don't know what his condition is. Let's see. Oh, let's see. He was rushed to the hospital. He is hospitalized. This damn article. He is hospitalized. Wait, y'all. He is hospitalized and he is in the intensive care unit at Grady Memorial Hospital in Atlanta. He is in critical condition. So he was he was raised and born in Cleveland. Okay. Well, my prayers are extended out to him, and I hope he does recover fully and gets better and everything. My prayers are with his family as well. T.I.'s manager. This is him right here. Massive stroke. I wonder how old is he? That's him right there. Had a massive stroke, man. Let me see if they say his age on here. Let's see. Couldn't be too old because he don't look like probably, I don't know how old he is. Let's see if we can see his age. I don't think they don't put his age there. Let's see. He's in the best hospital for survival, and recovery with a massive stroke. Praying for his recovery. Somebody said the same thing I said, no age given. He looks like he's around in this, I don't know, 40s, late 40s, or maybe early 50s. I don't know. But anyway, my prayers, and I hope he recovers and everything. That's sad. And that happened today, 12 hours ago, too. Okay. I think I covered all of the news articles, y'all. Let's see. So that California school where the classmate called a girl a slave, they are investigating that incident. Okay. And that is pretty good. That's something that's good to hear and know. Let's see. So they are investigating that. This was in Orange County too. Okay, at Santiago Elementary School. Okay, in Santa Ana. Okay. So they are investigating that. And if they put another update regarding that in the news, I'll in the news articles, I'll let you guys know. Okay. So they are investigating that, y'all. Okay, let's see. A jury awards black mother and daughters 8.5 million after being handcuffed by cops at, let's see, Starbucks. So she won $8.5 million, her and her daughter. Okay. So that incident happened in 2019 when a black mother and her daughters were harassed and detained by police officers outside of a Starbucks in Castro Valley, California. They sued based on the interaction and were recently awarded close to $10 million for the encounter. Good for her and her daughter. This is the lady right here. So that's good for her and her daughter because they need to stop harassing people point blank based on their skin color, which is crazy. Okay, so she just won $8.5 million. So this man right here had a road rage incident. I'm gonna let you guys see this where he attacked a car on Wednesday, and they also arrested himself. You know him. Actually, the incident happened on Tuesday, and they arrested him on Wednesday with this weird stuff. Why would you do all this weird stuff? These people are weird. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see if I can play it. After this video, I'm gonna let y'all see it, and then we're gonna get ready to get out of here for the night. Let's see. Stay up commercial. Let's see.
Coming an all too familiar scene in Southern California, angry drivers committing acts of violence on our streets and freeways. One victim of road rage is speaking out after another driver attacked him. Orange County reporter Jessica Denova with that story.
A road rage incident in the city of Orange this past Tuesday afternoon has police searching for the suspect caught on video. The victim's dash camera captures the strength of the beating his car takes on the corner of Tustin Street and Chapman Avenue.
He comes up and he's hollering and waving his arms. He punches the window.
Damn, he did all that.
He didn't brake, so then what he did is he stepped back and then kicked the car.
Damn.
You see John drive backwards trying to get the suspect's license plate.
As soon as he got up to my vehicle, he just starts yanking and just trying to break my rearview mirror off.
Left behind, Blood police say they're using to help identify the suspect. They want you to call them if you've seen this man. Detectives with the Orange Police Department say the vehicle registration is tied to an address in South Orange County. This appears to be the same person seen in a second video out of the city of Santa Ana making rounds on social media. In that recording, the suspect steps out of what looks like the same late 90s Ford Explorer Sport, assaults another driver, then jumps back in his SUV. He appears to be holding a crowbar. SAPD says they do not have any reports for that incident. Just what set off this man on Tuesday afternoon in Orange? This car owner, left with nearly $4,000 in repairs, isn't quite sure. He saw the suspect cut off another driver. There was a honk. John gestured. The rest is in the video.
It's scary. People, you don't know what people are going through and you don't know what they're dealing with. And
John says his insurance company is contacting the suspect's insurance to see whether they'll cover the damages, but they tell him this might turn into a civil matter.
That's crazy. That is crazy as ever. Why would you do all that? That is crazy, man. So let's see. He ripped the man's entire side view mirror. And then it's crazy. Um, Somebody said this road rage wannabe tough guy needs to be behind bars for a long time. I am sure it is just a matter of few days before the police arrest this freak. Yeah, they are definitely a hot mess in certain areas. Okay. See, a lot of people are so impatient. He, like I said, he's lucky he did that to that dude's car because you can't run up to other people's cars, everybody car like that. Okay. So he's lucky that he's actually blessed that he did it to him, because if he would have chose the wrong car to run into and do all that, he wouldn't even be here today. You know what I'm saying? People got to watch what they do because everybody don't play all that. Okay, so here you go. This dude said, if this was me, that guy will become my victim. I would have made him part of my car's ornaments. That's what I'm saying. He's going to do that to the wrong person. Okay, everybody don't play that. Okay. Well, somebody else says, set an example with this guy, mandatory jail time of 5 years minimum, plus felony count of loss, automatically surrender any and all weapons, banned for life of owning one. Or what do you say, banned for life of owning any? Somebody said, why isn't he a hood ornament? That's what I'm trying to say. Dang, he gonna go. Trust me, he's going to go up to the wrong person's car and do all of that. He definitely is, and then he's gonna find himself in trouble for real, because they're gonna use something else on him. Okay. So before we get off of here, y'all, I want to give y'all 7 warning signs of an evil person. This is another article that came up on my phone. Okay, and I just want to read that to you guys before we go. Okay, so here are 7 signs, and I'm telling you this so y'all can know and won't be around these weird ass people. Let's see if they have it here. These people be telling you stuff, then they don't have it out here. I'm not gonna listen to no video. Okay, here they go. Let me see if they're gonna put the signs here. There's always some type of trick that they do. Let me see, y'all. It may not be here. Okay, let's see. They trying to advertise their little video. We're not gonna watch that tonight. Okay. Well, I'm gonna just tell you this. Most evil people are immoral, diseased, perverted, wicked. Okay. That's just some of the things. Okay. Let's see. What else do they say? Okay, let's see what they say. Evil people can originate from surprising locations, such as our schools, our churches, and other places of worship, and even the homes of our friends. They are everywhere we turn. According to a study conducted by the University of Copenhagen, certain personality traits like sadism, narcissism, and psychopathy, amongst others, are commonly found in individuals with dark characters. Wow. Let me say that again for y'all so y'all can hear this. Evil people can originate from surprising locations, such as our schools, our churches, and other places of worship, and even in our homes and homes of our friends. They are everywhere we turn. According to a study conducted by the University of Copenhagen, certain personality traits like sadism, narcissism, and psychopathy, amongst others, are commonly found in individuals with dark characters. With a dark characters. Wow, that's tripped out, huh? Let's see. Wow, they said the common denominator of these male violent traits is referred to as the D factor, as the research indicates the D factor represents the overall inclination to maximize one's personal gains, either by disregarding, accepting, or maliciously instigating discomfort for others, along with corresponding justifications. This study also found that these malignant traits are linked to putting one's own interests before others, deriving pleasure from inflicting harm upon others, and lacking any feelings of guilt or shame. These results can be compared to a century old study by Charles Spearman, which revealed that individuals who score highly in one type of intelligence tests typically score well in other intelligence tests as well, as there seems to be something akin to a generalized factor of intelligence. If you observe these traits in someone, you can rest assured that any goodness remaining in them will be used against you. The only solution to dealing with male violent individuals in our lives is to stay alert and protect ourselves from their harmful actions. Okay? Wow. Okay, so Hellcat says, don't let a thief in your house. They will rob you of everything, especially your joy. That's why I say if anybody bringing negativity to you, you need to let them go because it's not even worth it, okay? I mean, you try to talk to them and see if you can help them, but if you can't, you need to just let them go, period. Somebody said, stay away from them. They are out to steal your joy in life. Let me see what else. Andre said, I know a few. If those people, he meant to say, I know a few of those people. They they will stay close to you. They're hard to get rid of. Just like she said, it's a disease. That's the best way to describe it. Wow. These people always get into these other weird stuff. Y'all, I'm reading these comments. I can't read them because they're a trip. Let's see. Let's see what else these people say. Wow. Somebody said warning sign number 1. They live under an American flag. I heard that. Okay. Somebody said sounds like my ex. Oops. Okay. Okay. Let's see. But this lady said my cat knows my evil husband is wanting me dead. She is always by me. Shit. I'm not going to read these other comments. This is a trip. Okay. But anyway, y'all, there's a video that goes with this article as well. But like I said before, I'm definitely not going to play it. But the name of the video is Beware of These 7 Signs of Evil. Protect yourself now. Let me see what this video, how do you get to it? Let's see. Here it is right here. So the name of the video is on YouTube. Well, I guess I shouldn't, just the name of it is 7 Signs of an Evil Person. How to protect yourself. That's all I'm going to say because you can't basically give out nothing else. So y'all may want to go check that out. Whatever you can find out on that subject if you want to know more about that. All right. All right. That was a tripped out article, y'all. That was a trip. Okay. Let's see. I think that's it for all the news articles. I think that's it. All right. Let's make sure, y'all. I think I covered everything. For once, I covered everything in this little section that I have printed out. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys learned a lot of stuff. We got the updates about the 4 people who were kidnapped in a 2-way murder in Mexico. We got that update. Now we got a little better understanding of that too. So now if you see stuff online, you'll know if that's the truth or not what they're saying, point blank. Because we now know that allegedly the cartel did write a letter, put it inside of the truck, in the windshield, right? We know this. We know that there were 5 men there in the truck with their hands tied in front of them with a belt, okay? And we know that law enforcement officers there and whatever else was called, okay? And they are looking into everything to make sure to see if it was really the cartel who wrote the letter and put the guys out there, and to make sure if those people who were in the truck, if they are the actual people who did the stuff, if it's them. They're checking that out as well. And they are detained right now. Okay, so we do know that. We also know that Williams, I believe that's his name, got shot in both legs. Okay, so we know that. He's probably still in the hospital. I don't know. And we know that Latavia did not get hurt. I think that's her name. And the other two, Zendale Brown, and I forgot the other person's name, were killed. Okay, so we know that. And we know that one other person stayed at the hotel because she did not have all of her correct information or whatever to go. So she stayed at the hotel, and she was the one who called police in Brownsville. We know that. She called the police because she hadn't heard from her friends. When she tried to contact them, I guess she couldn't get in contact with them, and they did not call her back. So she figured something was wrong. So she called the police, okay? And so the police was checking around, until they realized that they crossed the border. And that's when I guess they, contacted Mexican police force or whatever the case is, started looking for them. And we also know that the alleged kidnappers, also moved the 4 people around to different locations for the 3 days that they had the 4. Okay, we know that. Okay, and we know that one of the deceased people were found outside of the home, and the other 3 were inside. The other one who was killed was inside with the 2 that were still alive. That's how they found them, on Tuesday, which was this past Tuesday, right? I think so. Okay, and what else did we find out? And then we also found out that they had the 5 dudes in the truck in the same location where the incident happened. So we found that out. Okay. So right now they're looking into everything to make sure the letter is legit and it came from the source that they say it came from. And they're trying to make sure that the 5 people they have detained are the actual people who did the crime. That's what they're doing. All right. So that is the update on the Mexico situation. All right. Other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this entire live tonight. I hope you learned some things about fetishes and weird obsessions. It was a trip, it was a hot ass mess, and that's on everything. And then I did tell you guys about the 2 dudes that I met. One of them had the feet fetish. The other one, I don't know what the hell was his problem. He was pulling out his teeth and shit. Keeping his teeth in a damn jar like a weirdo amongst doing other weird things. You know what I'm saying? I forget. I can't even remember the other weird things that he was doing because it was so long ago. And both of these guys were nice looking too, just to let y'all know. So you can't be going on looks talking about, he looks good, so he cool, because that's just not true. Because both of them look good. They both had good careers and everything, and it was Looney Tunes. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, can't go on that. You just can't. Now tomorrow, guys, I got a tripped out live for you guys. I know y'all gonna be like, what is this girl I just feel like it was, it came up on my phone today, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna talk about this, because I'm brave. I'm gonna talk about this subject, okay? And y'all, I'm gonna let you know it's dealing with some sexual diseases, STDs, okay? So we're gonna talk about that tomorrow, because I actually one of the people that I follow is a doctor, okay? And I don't know, because I wasn't talking about this disease. I don't know why it came up on my phone. Maybe I was talking about it or listening to someone talk about it online, and my phone, sit right by the computer, and Google, whatever you talk about, certain things you talk about, Google come back. Like right now, look at this coming up on my phone. They be listening. Google come up with something you talk about. It pops up on your phone, with information pertaining to that subject you was talking about. So that's what happened to me today when I was out shopping and stuff. Oh yeah, I want to show y'all my purse too. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all that before I get off. And so one of the doctors that I follow on Tube here, he actually was talking about the subject. So tomorrow I'm going to let you see his video. Okay, we're going to do a reaction video to his, but it's not going to be a reaction video where I'm making fun or anything because he's a doctor and I don't want to be getting in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Or anything like that. So it's going to be a serious subject and things like that. Okay, but he's actually going to be telling people who are infected with herpes how you can decrease outbreaks and the symptoms of it. So when that video came up on my phone, I feel like it's necessary to talk about that in depth because a lot of people are suffering from herpes. Let's keep it real because we're grown. And so therefore, if you can use things that decreases the chances of you having an outbreak or lessen the symptoms, why not? And it's not like medicine or anything. It's like natural things, in natural foods. Why not tell people this information? Now, this is all going to be allegedly, okay, and I'm going to include that in the video. But I actually believe him when he says certain things do work, because I know, like like when I have like I had put this watch on my other watch that I got from T-Mobile, the pink one over there. I think I'm allergic to the band, and it had turned my wrist like really, really bright, and then I had like a rash all over my wrist. I showed you guys what it was looking like. It's getting back to its original color now, and I actually put some. First, I was using hydrocortisone on it, right? And the hydrocortisone was doing okay, but it wasn't like, you know, doing enough. So y'all know what I started doing? Something came to me and it was like, why don't you put, at first I started putting some 100% shea butter on it, okay? Because over there in Africa, they use the shea butter for rashes and stuff, allergic reactions. But I stopped using that because it wasn't doing anything for me. So I started basically, y'all get ready to laugh. I started putting Vaseline on it. I really did. I started putting not a light coat. I did like a thicker coat of Vaseline on my wrist. Okay. And I did mix it sometime with the hydrocortisone, right? And I'm going to tell you straight up, my wrist now is turning back to its original color and it doesn't itch anymore. And I also use cold water on my arm. I took my wrist and used I put cold water on a cotton round and I held it on my wrist too as well. And then after that, I dried it off right. And then I put the Vaseline with the hydrocortisone together and I put it on this rash. And y'all, my wrist is turning back to its original color. And then the rash itself is going away. I can still see the rash, but it's not itchy. The rash is actually scabbing up, I guess that's what you call it, and stuff. Because at first I thought I was going to have to go to the doctor about it, but now I don't. But when I go to the doctor on the 13th, I'm still going to show it to them. I know they're going to give me some more cream, but I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to keep on doing what I'm doing and stuff. But what I'm saying is sometimes natural approaches, even though the hydrocortisone is not natural, and the Vaseline really isn't either. But sometimes natural approaches and stuff, or stuff that's not too medicated, it works pretty good for certain things, And I do that a lot with certain things, like with my allergic reactions and stuff. But my wrist was so dead going, it was like turning white. Okay, I'm not lying. It was like, what do you call that? That disease that people get and their skin changes to a very lighter color than the rest of their body. My wrist was looking like that. At first, I thought I had that. And I was like, no, because this did not happen until I put that watch on. At first, when I was first wearing the watch, it was cool. And then all of a sudden, I started developing an allergic reaction to the band. Okay, because I am allergic to latex. Okay, so I don't know, maybe some latex in that band or something. I don't know. I thought it was silicone, but I don't know. I could be allergic to that too. I have to ask when I go back to the allergist, I'm going to have to ask him to check me and see. and stuff. But yeah, that's what I use. I use a cool compress, and I did the Vaseline with some hydrocortisone. I kept on putting it on my arm, and then I also made myself like I cut out. I actually used the Kleenex. Look, I'm not gonna lie. I should have used a cloth, but my ass be so rushy. I don't have time to do all that. So what I did is took a Kleenex, y'all, and I cut the Kleenex in a long line, a thin line, like. And then what I did is wrap that Kleenex around my wrist, you know, and then I was able to wear my watch over that. And then if you cut the Kleenex to the size of your watch, for some people that could work, but for me, I had to actually just do it to the size of the entire allergic reaction area, because what had happened is that I had on a watch, but it spread up farther than where the watch was at. So what I do is just put the Kleenex around that entire wrist part, and then put the watch over it and stuff. That's what I was doing, and I'm actually gonna make me some cloth like that and do it, and probably do it like in a brown so nobody can really tell it. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't get rid of my watch. My watch costs too much, right? But I want to wear it, and so that's the only way I can wear it. Besides putting it over, like if I have on a long sleeves or something like that. So I don't wear the watch that much though, because that's a trip putting that on your arm. But when I do wear it, I just put the little thing around there, and then I put the watch on over it, and that could actually be a good invention for people who are allergic to, like, watch bands and things like that. You just have to do it when you can't see it, and use like a material where it matches your skin color so it won't be so noticeable. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I did. And so this doctor, I can't remember his name, I got his thing screenshot. This doctor, he's talking about let me see. He's talking about, let me see where it is. How to destroy herpes. And like I said, tomorrow I will let you guys see that video. Okay. And we will do a reaction to that video and talk about that, and see what we think about it, if it actually works. Okay. Because I remember one thing he said is something about hydrogen peroxide. Okay. And I'm going to tell you straight up, I believe him when he say that thing with the hydrogen peroxide and you mix it with something else. I believe him, because hydrogen peroxide, when you put it on certain scratches, sores and stuff, it just makes it heal pretty quick and stuff and everything. And then even if you have like my crazy self, I be chewing gum so much. I hate to talk about it because I end up doing it when I talk about it. You know how you be chewing gum and stuff, or sometimes when I'm talking, I'll end up, especially when I'm chewing that gum, because I chew gum too much. I can't believe I don't have any in my mouth right now. Sometimes when I chew gum, I'll VITE my TON tongue, okay? And so therefore, hold it for a second, y'all. Hold it for 1 minute. Yeah, okay. So I said, I'm going to just spell it. Sometimes my BITE, my TON GUE. I think that's how you spell that. I don't want to even say it out loud because I'll start doing it again. So anyway, when I do that, so one time I did it so damn hard, I thought I was going to have to go to the emergency room. Shit, damn. But anyway, sometimes when I do it, what I do is take a little hydrogen peroxide, put it on a Q-tip, and I put it on where I BITE my tongue, right? Or either my jaw. And it heals it quicker. And so I believe him when he say, and plus I use hydrogen peroxide for other things, right? And I believe him when he say that to prevent outbreaks from the herpes, that you can mix hydrogen peroxide along with something else and put it in the area when you first notice the symptoms and it stops the symptoms from happening. I actually believe him when he say that, because I know when you bite your, you know what, I didn't even mean to say that. Damn. When you bite your tongue, since I already said it, gosh, and you put hydrogen peroxide on a Q-tip, right, and you stick it on your tongue or on your jaw, my jaw and my tongue heal quicker than when I don't do anything. And I'm trying to see what else did I use hydrogen peroxide for. I can't remember, but I know it healed quicker. It's just different. So he could be on to something. I don't know. Like I said, this is all allegedly. I don't know, but I'm gonna let you guys see that video tomorrow, just in case y'all know somebody who got that, or if you got it, or whatever the case is, you may want to try that. I'm not telling you to try. I'm just telling you this is what this doctor say. He's a regular doctor, and so I'm gonna let y'all see that video tomorrow. And it's all allegedly, okay. And you have to consult your doctor before you do anything, okay? But I'm just saying, sometimes these natural things do be working, y'all. Some of these things do be working. It's just like yesterday, my throat has started hurting, right? And I noticed it when I was eating. And as soon as I get a sore throat, they be swearing somebody got CV-19 in this household, okay? And I'm like, please. And so I was like, forget this shit. I'm not really having no sore throat. So you know what I did? I immediately took my vitamin C3, not C3, my vitamin C. I'm getting tired. My vitamin C drops, right? Okay, I took those two. And then I popped D3, vitamin D3. Okay, I took that. Okay. And when I got up, plus I drank a lot of water too, right? When I got up this morning, actually, it wasn't even this morning. Late last night, I didn't feel anything. My throat is back to normal. Can y'all believe that? So, I mean, even though the vitamins and stuff are not natural, right? But still, I believe though the vitamin C, and the point that I take vitamin C every day, okay, and the vitamin D3, which I take every other day, I believe those play a huge role in helping you to fight off things quicker, or eliminate or decrease your chance of catching things. Because all throughout CV episode, I was taking my vitamin D3, and not because they told us to, no, because my vitamin D is low. Okay, so therefore I was prescribed vitamin D3. Okay, I was taking that way before CV came. Okay, so when that came, I'm telling you straight up, y'all, I never been sick since I've been taking vitamin D3. When I tried to catch a cold, it just went away. Like it almost just very fast. I mean, very fast. One day I was coughing, and the next day I wasn't. That's what I'm trying to say. And the combination with the vitamin C, I believe that in the vitamin D3 reduces the chances of you catching certain things, you know, like colds and other little things. And y'all can research vitamin D3. Okay, as long as you're not taking vitamin D3, overtaking it, you should be okay. If your vitamin D is low, you know what I'm saying? That's what you should be taking. I don't think you should be taking vitamin D3 if your vitamin D is good. Okay. But that vitamin C you can take all the time, you know, the C drops and stuff like that. And then you can take a regular multi vitamin, or you can take them separate if you want to, certain vitamins. But you can't be overloading those stuff. That's why you need to go check, you know, get your blood work taken and stuff like that, you know. But again, the vitamin D3, though, I really do think that especially plays a role in decreasing your chances of catching colds, and also the duration of it. Because when my son got sick with a cold, I gave him vitamin D3, and he was sick for a couple of days, but I'm telling you, I believe it helped him. Okay. My daughter refused to take it, so therefore that's why she was sick a long time. But my son's shit went away in a couple of days, and I didn't catch it at all. I didn't catch it at all. And that's because I always take vitamin D3 every other day. And at that time, I was taking it every day. And then I take vitamin C along with magnesium, along with my other vitamin, my multivitamin, my nutrition shake, I should say. So I think all that stuff plays a role in, maintaining health, good health and stuff. So tomorrow, like I said, I'm going to show you guys this video about the treatment of herpes. I'm going to put it like that, okay? And then we'll talk about that along with breaking news, okay? So otherwise, guys, I'm getting ready to get out of here. You guys have a good night. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget, everything in this video that I just said a few minutes ago about the herpes is allegedly, okay? In the vitamins and all that stuff is allegedly, all right? You have to research stuff on your own and go by what you think after you talk to your doctor. Always talk to your doctor before you start any vitamins, exercise, massage therapy, or any medications, period, or before stopping medications, okay? All right, y'all, don't forget to thumbs up this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Welcome to all my new subbies. Thank you to all my day ones. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Also, guys, hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Y'all, I got a great Dollar Tree haul / Coach haul / shit, I forgot. Oh, I go to so many stores. Cotton On haul. And I went to Daisy. Oh, man, I cannot wait to do that damn shopping haul tomorrow. Man, I love Daisy. Before I leave, let me show y'all my purse, though. I want y'all to see it. It's so cute. I was telling y'all about it yesterday, but I want y'all to see it. Hold on. Let me show them this purse. Where's that? Y'all didn't pick this stuff up. You don't have to take the stuff out of my Daisy bags or nothing. So y'all, wait till y'all see my little cute purse. I picked it up today. I went out there today and got it, y'all. No, we always got to be talking crazy, don't we? Look, y'all, I finally got it. I can't wait. This is so cute, y'all. Y'all the first people to see it. Look. I got it. It's so pretty. Y'all, my tongue probably looking white. So cute. Look at it. Look at it. And then it's got the little things, the little feet. The purse is just this purse. $398, y'all. It's denim. The new one. Coach. Pretty. But I got it for 60% off. So instead of $400, I got it for $171. Okay, that's a great steal, y'all. That's a great steal. And I can't wait to carry. Look, y'all, it match my blue fingernails. Okay, and then y'all, this is something I would have known. They was like, go ahead and get this. So I did. So I went on and got the Coach thing here. You know, the little thing you put your purse inside. I actually got it bigger because what I'm going to do is put my other purse, which is bigger, in this bag, and I'm gonna take the other duster and use it for this bag. Yeah, I wanted to show y'all. Super cute, y'all. And I am going to show this in my shopping haul. So pretty. I love this purse already. I love it, y'all. I love it. I love it. And I went out there and got it today. I told you I was going to do it, and I did it. All right. So anyway, guys, like I said, I'm going to do a haul tomorrow. Y'all check that out on Saturday morning. Okay. And tomorrow I'll be back again at 7:15, 7:20, somewhere around that time to do my next live for the week. All right. You guys have a great night. Let me say thank you to everybody in the chat. Thank you, Missy, for coming in. Thank you, BCW, for coming in. Thank you, Krabby Cloudbearers. And let's see, Lisa, thank you so much for coming in as well. And thank you to everybody in the bushes. I know certain people in here are trolls. Don't think I don't know that y'all butts are trolls. I let them stay here tonight because they was okay. Okay, but I do know they are trolls. Like some trolls may be watching me in the bushes. But if y'all that bored, okay then. Okay, maybe you learned some stuff tonight. But anyway, y'all have a good night. And I'll see y'all tomorrow night. All right. Take care. Have a good Friday and a blessed evening. Okay. And make sure you do something positive. All right. Good night, y'all. Take care.